Sit down by me here. I've made you some breakfast. It's still warm. I know it's been a tough night. In fact, I know it's been tough for a little while now. You're exhausted. You're worn thin. You find yourself looking over your shoulder a lot lately, fearful of the worst. You've been beat up and left lonely. I know. I understand. Sit down with me. I made you some breakfast. You're safe for this moment. I'm with you. You can let down your shoulders. You can cry if you need to. Sit down. Eat. You know, when things were at their worst recently, I was thinking of you. I know you were scared. I was too. When the powerful were flexing their muscles and when everything felt vulnerable and exposed, I was scared too. Sit down. I made you a hot breakfast. Just relax for a minute. Listen, I can't promise that it won't get bad again. Maybe it'll get worse, probably soon. But right now, we're here together. Right now, you are safe. Sit down. Eat with me. In John's gospel, there's this beautiful story about Jesus appearing for the third time to his closest disciples. It's not filled with lessons or parables or words of wisdom. It is so simple. And while technically there's a miracle in the story, after a long night of unsuccessful fishing, the disciples see Jesus on the shore and he gives them a fishing tip, which results in a giant catch. Honestly, that could just as easily have been a hunch for good fishing as it could have been a miracle from God. It's a simple story. These friends are just fishing, probably to get their mind off the murder of their beloved leader, Jesus. They're doing the most ordinary thing. And Jesus appears to them in the morning as they approach the shore. Not as a glowing transfiguration, not as a preaching holy man, not as some powerful resurrected being. He shows up sitting down next to a fire and he offers them breakfast that he has cooked himself. Come and have breakfast. That's a quote from Jesus. Put that on a t-shirt. Come and have breakfast. The resurrected Lord Jesus Christ, hallowed be his name, returned from the eternal grip of death to offer breakfast? Like a bagel with lox? Yes. Yes. That is sacred togetherness. This ragged band of disciples had been through the ringer, man. They had witnessed and lived through state-sanctioned murder. They had watched as an angry mob tortured their friend. They had felt hunted and targeted and hated because they were choosing a life of love in a world full of hate. They had just spent an anxious night on the water. They had failed as fishermen, and goodness knows they were probably feeling like failed disciples too. How are they supposed to be fishers of men if they can't even catch fish in a sea full of them? They were probably full of angst and grief, traumatized with no way to process, unsure what they'd witnessed and experienced since that fateful day. They needed to sit down and eat. They needed the warmth of togetherness. They needed their bellies to be filled and their hearts as well. They needed breakfast. Jesus offered a warm breakfast as the sun rose after a long night. Hold that image for yourself right now. A warm meal, togetherness, rest, safety, as the sun rises after a long, long night. May we offer this to each other right now. God knows we all need it. This message is about you. Between is about you. Take this story, take this invitation to breakfast out into the world and share it with everybody you encounter. My favorite church is the space between people. Now go with God's love and create the church between.